This is the first episode. So, Bilal, thank you so much for joining me to episode one for the Rested Heart podcast. Bilal, there's something I want you to know before we start. So, when I thought about doing this podcast, I really only had one or two people that I wanted to start it with, and you were definitely at the top of that list. And I'll tell you why. When I first met you, I was sort of at a point in time where I felt like I had to play this massive part in a small difference. So whatever changes I wanted to see in society, I had to play a really big part in doing that. One of the outcomes of having met you, which was very eye-opening to me, was I didn't feel like I needed to do that anymore. I felt like I could play a small part in a much bigger difference. Um, you know, I think I'd always prayed leading up to that Allah put me in the company of people He loves and people that love Him, people with a very similar vision. I don't know that I had met people that I resonated with the way I resonated with you, and I think that was very reflective in some of the conversations we had. I think the best way I could put it personally is when speaking to you, I was able to articulate thoughts that I had previously no words to describe. And when you're able to articulate an original thought, it manifests into identity. And so, there are plenty of times where I was speaking to you, and the first thought that came to both our minds at the end of the conversations was, if only there's a microphone in this room so that other people could benefit from the amalgamation of our thoughts uniting. And the last thing I want to do is a podcast. I know the last thing you want to do is get on a podcast or be online for many reasons. We have businesses to run at the end of the day, right? And so this is the last thing we want to do. But I think there will be some benefit in us just, you put it really nicely, having an outlet to be able to share our thoughts and ideas. And if other people can benefit from that, then alhamdulillah.